Hello chaps and chapesses, and today we're down at the wonderful Wherwell Priory fishery on the River Test. Wherwell Priory is quite an exclusive fishery. Normally it's only fished by a private syndicate, and there are days available which we can sell. It's only sold as groups of 6, and it's a very unique fishery and an ideal place for a small group of friends or a small day where you want to entertain clients. The fishery itself is located in the charming village of Wherwell, which is just off the A303 and no more than an hour from London, so it's very easy to get at. In all, we have about 1.5 miles of water here, based on 2 different sections. We have the Priory Beat, which is the one we're on, which is a formative carrier, and then we have the main Park Beat, which is on the other side over there. This is some of the most stunning water, in my opinion, on the River Test. It's really how Chalkstream should be. The Park Beat is a lovely, broad, open piece of water with little riffles and pockets, and exactly what in your head a Chalkstream should be. Trailing ranunculus weed, small chalk pockets, and interspersed with fish sitting in the pockets. Some of it requires a nice long cast, some of it, for the bigger fish, you want to get flies tucked up underneath the open willow trees, but it's just a stunning piece of water. The Priory Beat, in contrast, is a much smaller, narrower, more intimate piece of water. Here there's a lot of wild fish interspersed with some good sized brown trout, but it's just a little bit smaller, more intimate, requires a little bit more thought and guile to winkle some of these fish out. Yes! The quality of fish here is absolutely superb. You will find beautiful, fully finned specimens interspersed with some cracking wild fish. It really is a phenomenal habitat for brown trout, and in my mind it really does sum up what fishing on the River Test is all about. As with most of the test, we get wonderful hatches down here. It starts all the way from the beginning of the year, pushing through to the hawthorn, and then into mayfly. The mayfly is magnificent on this piece of water, and during that period of time the olives start coming off, and in some ways I actually almost prefer that. We get wonderful large dark olives and medium olive hatches here, and the fish will just clue into them, and you really have to think about how you're going to present that fly. Longer leaders, maybe lighter tippets, small flies are the name of the game. As the season progresses, as you would expect, wonderful caddis hatches, especially late in the evenings, with the fly fluttering around over the surface of the water, and the fish are cluing into those. And actually, in some ways, fishing a caddis hatch here at long range is incredibly exciting. Prime dry fly is obviously from the beginning of the season through to the beginning of July. At the beginning of July, we are allowed to use nymphs here, but you really don't need anything big. This is typical skinny water fishing, tiny flies, size 16, size 18s, little hare's ears, little pheasant tails, just trying to imitate those baitiff nymphs crawling off the bottom. And once the fish hook onto those, it can be incredibly exciting. It's more like dry fly fishing with a nymph than it is sinking big flies into holes and trying to see what's in there. Most of this fishery is extremely visual, and that's what makes it so special. We're quite a long way up the river system. This is middle to upper test, and this is about as good as it gets. Oh, is he looking? Yeah. Oh. That's a decent fish. Oh, is he going downriver? Yes! There's been an awful lot of restoration work that's gone on this piece of water, both on the park beat and the priory beat. And Mike Taplin, who's the keeper here, does a phenomenal job in trying to blend that perfect scenario of it being relatively easy to access the fish, but not making it too easy. So we've got a good fringe that we can get behind and sneak up on those fish. And it just makes for an extremely exciting fishing day. As a lodge basis, we have a phenomenal restored building, which has been beautifully done. And you kind of feel like you're walking into a sort of rustic dining room. It's got phenomenal kitchen facilities, toilet facilities are there as well. And that is shared from both beats because this is taken exclusively for a group. Outside, there is a lovely patio, a big sitting area. You've got some lovely parasols so you can get out of the sun or stretch out in the shade of one of the trees. It's a brilliant spot to come and have a lovely lunch, maybe bring a caterer in, maybe have a glass of wine or two and have a gentle siesta before the evening hatch kicks off. As I said before, what makes this fishery very special is it's not something which is available on the open market. There are only a few days available, and it is the perfect spot to bring that special group of friends who you are looking to really show a good time on the River Test. I really hope that you have found this video useful, that you've enjoyed it and you've had a look at Wherwell Priory. If you would like to come and fish it, then please contact us. But otherwise, as usual, I hope you enjoyed this. Please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and I'll look forward to seeing you on the next one.